Hello Pisces, welcome to your April 2022 reading. I shuffled these cards off camera, but I'll do it once or twice on camera for your viewing pleasure. I'm going to be doing a few different readings for you today. Feel free to jump to the section you want to. I'll put the timestamps in the comments or in the description. And you should probably see the little time marks on the YouTube channel, like scrolling line. The first reading I'll do is going to be a general relationship forecast. Past, present, future, 3 to 4 months out, and the 12-month outcome. Should work for single or coupled people. The second reading I will do is a relationship spread with you and a specific person in mind. It could actually be any relationship, but I'm going to interpret it as a romantic relationship. Feel free to adjust the interpretation to a different context if it's your boss, cousin, friend, grandma. After that, I will pull some cards from Spirit to get a bird's eye view of the situation, oracle cards. I'll then pull some cards from your person. If you're out of contact with that person, you want to know what they're thinking. And then I will close with some angel advice cards to you. Occasionally I'll pull from other decks too, but we'll see if that needs to happen or not. I'm not trying to make the reading longer than it needs to be. Just so many cards here. So much stuff. Okay. Alright, for Pisces, this is your Horseshoe Spread general love reading. We got your past, your present, your future 3 to 4 months out. We got you in a nutshell, your environment, your hopes and or your fears, and your 12-month outcome. Interesting. Okay, so for your past, it looks like you might have put yourself in your own mental prison. Perhaps you didn't want to see all the facts. You were scared to see all the facts. We have this blindfold on in this 8 of Swords. Perhaps you were scared to make any moves because you didn't want to offend anyone or make the wrong move. We got that paired here with Dionysus merrymaking. So, I mean, it does look like you are getting out and socializing, which is, generally increasing your chances for romantic encounters, versus being locked away at your home. And when you are socializing, it looks like there is some chemistry around. You could be flirting with people. People actually, are attracted to you. It's not just a one-sided, perception. They like you as much as you like them. They're interested in you. Despite that, it looks like you might have been kind of scared to actually make a move. Okay, so we got your present situation here. We got the 9 of Pentacles, we got typhus, fear, and we got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, but it's upside down. So, So it looks like, you have all the materials you need. You have all the comfort you need. I kind of like to describe this as like being a hot mama kind of card. You're attractive, you're abundant, you're comfortable. So that's a good place for dating versus, being in a situation where you're in scarcity, when you're starting to make choices out of desperation and need. It seems like you have the ability to make choices out of pure pleasure and one desire. Despite that, it looks like you are kind of going through some sort of fear. And since the positive thinking card is upside down, I'm going to go with, perhaps in your head, since that wasn't your past too, you might be overthinking it. You might be thinking negatively about dating, thinking the worst case scenarios. Despite the fact of everything should be okay, like from the physical point of view. So in your 3 to 4 month future, we got the 7 of Swords, we got Athena, Protectress, and we got True Love. Interesting. So, I mean, the 7 of Swords gives the vibe of being sneaky, sneaking around, strategizing, tiptoeing around facts. He's stealing swords from his enemy's tents, so he won't get stabbed himself in the morning, trying to make the situation more in his favor. So in a way, it's a little admirable, not wanting to have such a bloody fight, but of course he's putting it in his favor because he's not taking away his own swords. He's just trying to take away the other people's swords. So there's a factor of sneaking around, perhaps tiptoeing around issues. We got Athena here. She was known for being chaste, but she was also a very powerful, strong woman, which could maybe that be a strong female figure that you might be tiptoeing around, not wanting to offend, or you might identify as that strong woman yourself. It does look like you'll be in a situation where you do tap into the frequency of love. You might be feeling love, feeling good emotions in the 3 to 4 month future. So, I mean, that's, probably what you're looking for if you're looking for a tarot reading. This is how you feel right now. We got the 6 of Cups and we got Chiron, woundedness. So it looks like you're feeling kind of nostalgic about the past, how things used to be. Maybe they were better than they are now, because Chiron, he's the wounded healer. Maybe in the past things were there was less scar damage to contend with, and that may be kind of something on your mind. Okay, Pisces, in your environment. So the environment is not something directly in your control or your responsibility or your fault. It is the weather outside. So if it's raining outside, you'll either have to put on a coat and go on anyways, or you'll change your plans, staying home, not to get flooded out or anything. So, I mean, in your social dating circles, you got a mixed bag. So it looks like there is a lot of money. People might be busy working, and they might be kind of so busy working that they're going through the motions of life, but they're not embracing their emotions. Pisces are very emotional people, so that might be a little hard for you to connect with in that sense. It does look like I would say probably not very conducive to love, dating, romance. If we got this Pluton underworld card in your social circles, your friends might be going through their own personal living hell right now. So if they're feeling like that, that's not a situation where they're in a position to be dating. Alright, we got your hopes and or your fears over here, Pisces. We got the 5 of Swords and we got Uranus. So these are not necessarily true. They're not even predicted to happen. This is just something that goes around in your head that you worry about, you think about. You don't want to happen. In these cases, these are both fears. In your romantic, you fear having a fight, you fear having a falling out, you fear bickering, fighting, you fear shallow battles, you fear bad words. You also fear a situation that might come about where there's separation, complete no contact situations with Uranus or remoteness. And that's just something that's on your mind. Maybe you might fear being alone, kicked out. But yeah, these are not even predicted to happen. These are just things that you think in your head. Alright, Pisces, for your 12-month outcome. Okay, we got the 9 of Cups reversed, we got Apollo, God of Light, and we got Unrequited Love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So, it looks like, it's kind of like you're happy, but it's the 9 of Cups, and since it's upside down, but you're still missing that 1 cup, something's not quite the way you thought it would be. You have this Apollo, God of Light card, like, people might be looking at you, admiring, appreciating you, But perhaps maybe the person you have on your mind is not appreciating you because we got unrequited love. It could also be the fact, if this guy kind of like courting this woman, maybe you're feeling you're having to beg someone or work extra hard, or they're feeling like they can't quite reach you. You might feel above them and they have to work for it somehow. Could be a situation where you're just not interested, or they're not interested. So yeah, that's your 12-month outcome. Let me shuffle these cards and get set up for the one-on-one reading. Pisces, I was thinking when I was shuffling these cards for you, since your fear was the fear of having a fight, it could be that maybe you're just so afraid of having a fight that's why you're not able to let your guard down and enjoy your emotions, that how you were having to feel like you had to tiptoe everywhere, because you're just so afraid of sparking a fight for some reason. Just that kind of thought. I shuffled these like off camera, but during the music press on camera for your viewing pleasure to get set up for your one-on-one reading with a specific person in mind. Again, it could be any person. It doesn't have to be a romantic person. It could be a boss, cousin, grandma, friend, but I'm going to interpret it as such. You could adjust the interpretations to the other context if you need to. Alright, we got that. Okay, Pisces. So typically on you are on this side, the left side of the coin, and the person on your mind is on the right side. And then we got your past shared energy in the relationship, your current shared energy in the relationship, and your future shared energy in the relationship. So this could be playing into why you're tiptoeing around. We got Carisa's secrets here, and we got the Fool upside down. Yeah, it seems like you might have a secret. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a bad secret, but it's just the fact that you have a secret that you're feeling you have to tiptoe around. I guess you're afraid of judgment, or maybe you're afraid that revealing it might start a fight. Just because they might fight over the fact that you had a secret to begin with. The Fool upside down kind of looks like maybe the negative aspect, you were being foolish by doing this. You can't get a fresh start when you don't lay it out on the table. That's the energy you're bringing into this reading. Your person, psyche, doubtfulness. So they do seem to have doubt in you in this situation, and they seem to be pulling away from the relationship. We got the Eight of Cups. They're walking away. They have the doubts. They're not sure. They're not feeling confident. So it just seems like a reflection of if you're not putting in energy, you're not putting in truth, they're starting to pull back because they could sense something's not quite right. Alright, we got your shared energy in the past. We got the Eight of Wands in reverse. We got Perseus gifts in reverse. And we got new love in reverse. So it looks like there could have been like some sort of fight, physical altercation, some sort of blocking. Maybe one of you felt like you were being attacked. One of you might have been attacking the other one, asking maybe more questions than they were comfortable with. Questions could have been about a gift, maybe why was a gift given, why wasn't a gift given. Perhaps gifts are given to other people. Maybe there could be some sort of jealousy factor. Maybe they're not sure why you're giving gifts to other people. The gifts could also be something that plays into the relationship, like a symbol of the worth of value. That could be something in there. Yeah, so in this card, it looks kind of like this guy's on his knees giving a rose to this woman. There could have been some sort of like maybe an attempt to connect with one another by giving gifts that might have not worked out, or maybe they felt it was like trying to take a shortcut in the situation and not really working on emotions. present situation, we got the Ace of Pentacles, Artemis, Goddess of Light in reverse, and we got it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all in reverse. So the shared energy, it looks like someone's trying to get a new start. And the ace can sometimes be seen as like a gift again. A gift, token, money, physical thing. Trying to kickstart something. Goddess of the Light. She's Artemis is known as for her ravishing beauty, but she looks kind of like she's running away maybe, or kind of distant in the situation, like maybe she's hard to catch. And so this card is saying open your heart to give and receive. So it seems like someone might have a closed heart. Maybe they're not wanting to accept gifts. They could have distrust in the situation, so they're not open to receiving at this time in the shared energy. Future for you in this relationship. We got the Four of Cups, we got Graces, Festivities, and we got, sorry, the Four of Cups is in reverse. And we got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring in reverse. So, I mean, the Graces kind of seems like a generally good energy. Getting on the same page, socially connecting, kind of being open and leaning on each other. It does look like these gifts keep coming up. Someone might be trying to still give gifts again, and someone might not want it. Someone might be giving some sort of offer, also offer love or offer something more, and it's kind of not wanted, or it's kind of refused. It could be maybe someone starts trying to offer romantic feelings, and it's refused, and maybe they just want to stay friends. Or, you know, not get into the sexual realm. That could be the thing. Maybe they want to start slow, build up trust before they move on to anything further. Alright. So Pisces, let me put these cards to the side, and we will do some oracle cards from Spirit to get a bird's eye view of your romantic situation, their assessment, and any advice they might have towards you. That wasn't good. Alrighty. So it is a general reading. Hopefully these are all a hit for you, but maybe if one or two of these don't make sense to your situation, go ahead and ignore those. Trying to make things easier for you to understand, not more confusing. When these are in reverse, sometimes I'll take that as it's the opposite of blocked, or it's to the extreme, like it's highlighted. So we'll see as we get through these. You could also take a different interpretation from what I go with. We got denial in reverse. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. It's almost like being in denial about being in denial. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. So, I mean, it did seem like there were secrets and there was a lack of openness. So it seems like there's a feeling of there's not enough openness in the situation. We got apology upside down. You can expect an apology you want to hear. But it's upside down, so maybe you can't. I take that as a negative. Retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Finances upside down. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. Probably to the extreme. Support upside down. Lean on your inner circle during this time, whether that's family and friends or your spirit guides. It is upside down, so if you feel uncomfortable leaning on family and friends, you could go more on the spiritual side. We got second chance upside down. This relationship deserves a second chance. So, maybe not, because, I mean, might be in the negative, like, you know, if there's denial or secrets, dishonesty, distrust. Is it worth a second chance? You know, time apart, kind of related to this retreat. Some distance will help bring clarity. You got chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. And we got balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Upside down. Probably to the extreme. Yeah, I don't think there's any further interpretation needed on that. Okay, so Pisces, I'm going to pull some cards from your person if you're out of contact with them and you want to kind of get an idea of what they're thinking. Again, if not all of them make sense to you, you don't have to force them. It's a general reading, but hopefully most of them make sense to you. Show that over there. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is really a lot, but okay. It just seemed like more wanted to come out. I don't know if they just have a lot to say. Alrighty, we got upside down. I have too much to lose. So again, you could see that as the opposite of or to the extreme, depending on your story. You inspire me. Perhaps you piss him off. I'm starting to understand our connection. You speak to me through music. I've never pulled that card before. I hide behind material things. And we did see the finances was a factor here. I love you unconditionally. I couldn't let you get close to me. I left when I saw you with someone. So if there was a secret, you know, even if you were like friends behind their back, it could be some sort of jealousy. Maybe they took it out of context and you just gotta get it out in the open, you know. I mean, if you were with them, I guess you gotta get that in the open too, to give them that closure or knowingness, you know, don't gaslight them. I don't need your approval upside down. I never want to feel that way again. So maybe they felt betrayed and they don't want to feel that way again. Or since it's upside down, you could say maybe they do want to feel that way again if there was good times. I love myself enough to walk away. So if there was a betrayal, you know, they're walking away. You are so easy to see through. So they might be having a hard time understanding you. I don't really know you upside down. I forgive you. Do you feel my touch? So they're wondering if you still remember that kind of. It makes me happy to see you heal. Well, that's sweet. I need to focus on my healing. I understand you better now. Your intellect arouses me. Alright, so hopefully those cards spoke to you, Pisces. I don't know if I've pulled that intellect card before. Alright, Pisces, let me pull a few more of my own oracle cards for you. Not necessarily as politically correct or sensitive. Sometimes they're all negative, sometimes they're positive. So whatever comes out here. Oh, shoot, okay. Alrighty. So when they're upside down again, it could be the opposite of or to the extreme, depending on how you want to interpret that. Long-term commitment. I want upside down. I want to see you. Upside down. I am busy with family. I made my choice. Upside down. I don't love myself. So perhaps they do love themselves because they said they love themselves enough to walk away. You can't have my heart because I don't trust you. Because the secrets are coming up again, Pisces. I want an open marriage, but it's upside down, so perhaps they don't want an open marriage. They just want loyalty. I'm undecided, but it's upside down, so I'm going to probably put that with the I made my choice. I am a fool. I have a secret. You can't hurt me if I'm not around. I moved on. I lied to you. You are a great friend. Upside down. So they might be pissed at you, or maybe they really think you're a great friend. I met you in my dreams. Well, that is pretty Piscean of you. Even if you don't remember your dreams, it seems that they might be dreaming about you. Maybe you have spiritual dream encounters with them. I know I've had one with the Pisces. It felt more real than life. You Pisces people are strong. Alright. So, I mean, it seems like they're kind of strong on their idea. They made their choice. They walked away. They'd like to see you, but they want more commitment maybe than you're willing to offer. They feel like a fool, possibly, like, because they seem to be thinking that you lied to them. And they're saying that they lied to you. I mean, the lie doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Perhaps the lie could be that they said they didn't care for you, and they did. You know, that could be the lie too. It doesn't necessarily have to be like cheating. You know. Perhaps they lied when they said they moved on. Alright. Pisces. What's going on? Alright, let me shuffle these a few times over. What does Pisces need to know? What kind of advice they need to take away from here? Be romantic advice or general advice? Okay. Okay. Alright. Got that back. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Okay. Alrighty, Pisces. So the advice to you, honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You could also take that as maybe just taking a vacation with yourself. If you need to sort your feelings out independently, detoxing from some emotions. We got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Good advice. We got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. That is a tough card to get because you can't change anything about it. People believe what they believe. Sometimes they can't understand what it is to be spiritual if you're, a spiritual Pisces and they're not. Or it could be different religions. I don't know, that's even one of the secrets that they held back. They didn't want to offend you. You don't want to offend them, maybe. We got separation. Time apart with your partner is on the horizon. So I guess it's a brace for impact. We got strength. These are job hobby cards, but we could take those straight as a job hobby card advice or skew it towards romantic intentions. Strength. Everything you have experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. It can also be advised to be more like a child and be playful, carefree. We got creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. So whether that's painting, drawing, singing, all those are ways just to take those emotions out of your head and like express them to the world so people could see you, how you feel. Some of the best songs on my radio are from like love, missed, love, found, love, hurt. We got relationship harmony. Upside down. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So you could take that at face value, or maybe they're not being resolved. Let's see. You know what to do, Archangel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. This one first. Overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah. The worst is now behind you, and you are now surmounting any previous challenges. Alrighty. Your recommended stone, amber. Give it to God. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. So there's no point about worrying about things you can't change if you've done everything you can. Let it go to spirit and let spirit take care of it. Trust it'll happen. Amber is kind of a more pricey stone, but if you want to wear it on a necklace, ring, put it in your pocket, take a picture, leave it on your screenshot of your phone. It could be a physical reminder to you, just to give it to God and not to worry so much. If you can't afford amber, you could also try to get citrine or another yellow stone possibly. Amber can also be red to orange. Okay. And we got Hades, the underworld. 17. Let's see. Okay, he's a little short, so I'll read the myth and the message. Hades is the son of Rhea and Cronus. He rules the underworld, the land of the dead. In the Greek mythology, the underworld is a vast, complex, and well-guarded landscape. Poets describe it as having many different areas that make up its totality, including Tartarus, an equivalent to hell, the Elysian fields, reserved for virtuous, heroic souls similar to heaven, and asphodel meadows where the indifferent and ordinary souls dwell. Countless versions of the hero's journey unfold in the underworld. In many myths, the hero takes a trip through the underworld to perform a rescue, take a sacred item, reunite with loved ones, uncover treasures, or resurrect the dead. The message. Shadows live in the underworld. All things hidden or lost hide in this realm. One of the most powerful and usually hidden feelings of all human harbors are fear, and this subconscious fear often rules our lives. By journeying to the underworld, we can uncover these subconscious drives that rule our lives and bring them into light so that we can transform them. The treasures we gain through this process are innumerable, but one of the greatest gifts is self-empowerment. This is a time for you to be honest with yourself. What's motivating you at the time? Are you living your true essence of being, or are you tricking yourself out of full life? Sometimes dispelling your illusions and facing your real motivations is horrifying, but doing so will reclaim your true power and freedom. The appearance of this card in your spread indicates you may be lying to yourself about something, and it is now time to face yourself honestly. Change is necessary at this time, and going through the underworld will liberate you from your self-imposed chains. It's interesting how it brings up illusions, and illusions are associated with Neptune that rules Pisces. But yeah, so if there are secrets in you could even be lying to yourself of what you truly want. And you have a duty to be honest to yourself, because what else is there but other than to live your truth? Okay. So this is your reading for April, Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me, and perhaps we'll see you next month.